All right, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pastrami Nation podcast. I'm Kevin, by the way. Sorry, I was telling these guys that my brain's a little fried right now. I'm Kevin, and joining me today, co-founder of Pastrami Nation himself, Mr. Nolan Smith. Rarely see you around these parts, but you're here today. What's going on, man? How's it going?
I'm here. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't gonna miss this one. No way.
I saw him
Yeah,
on
man.
Sunday.
It's exciting. Today's going to be a really good episode. We'll tell you guys why after we're done with introductions here. Of course, other co-founder of Pastrami Nation, Jason Smith. What's going on, sir?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. Good to see you. And of course, Christian, how's it going? Nice to see you.
It's good. Good to see you guys. I'm ready to talk nerd. Let's do
Good to
this.
see you.
Yeah, we will be getting super nerdy on today's show. On today's show, we're going to be talking about Masters of the Universe. We got a trailer about a week and a half ago. We'll be talking about the new trailer and the new toy line that they announced that's going to be going along with the new film coming out this summer. It's called Masters of the Universe Chronicles, but we'll get into all that in a little bit. We're also going to be talking about the new MCU series, Wonder Man on Disney Plus, and then I'll also be giving quick reviews on Luc Besson's Dracula, which comes out in theaters this upcoming Friday, and Sam Raimi's Send Help, which came out in theaters last weekend. But before we jump into all that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really, really helps us out a lot. And, share us if you can. That really, really helps us out. Your friends might discover us and stuff like that. So, yeah, that'll be awesome. So what's that?
Tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend. Please tell a friend. No, it helps us out so much on whatever platform you're listening on, you're watching on, whatever the case may be. Make sure just to tell people about the show. I really, really appreciate it and helps us out a lot. So let's jump right into it, guys. Let's talk about the Masters of the Universe trailer. We got a new trailer for the first teaser trailer for the new film directed by Travis Knight. This movie comes out this summer, and it looks like a whole lot of fun. But let's just kind of go around the table here and get initial thoughts on the trailer, talk about how excited or not excited we are for it, however we feel about it. I think we're all pretty much on the same page, though. But let's go ahead. Let's start with you, Nolan. What were your thoughts upon seeing the trailer, and how excited are you to see Masters of the Universe?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. So, Masters of the Universe and Ninja Turtle, those are my two favorite properties. So to see, Masters of the Universe come back and in live action form. I mean, of course, who didn't love the Dolph Lundgren film? But this looks awesome. Like, I love the designs. I love the playfulness of it all. Because, I mean, if you watch the cartoon, that's what it was, right? It was brightly colored characters, zany fun, inappropriate jokes from Skeletor. But it was fantastic.
Stuff you couldn't get away with saying anymore.
No, he absolutely could not. But I think it looks absolutely amazing. Mattel had a runaway hit with Barbie. So I know that, they're making sure this is going to do something for one of their major, boy toy lines. So very much looking forward to it. I have no negatives. I think it's going to be a blast.
Absolutely. I think you brought up a good point with the whole Barbie comparison, because I think it's going to do exactly what Barbie did for young girls, for boys, right? And I love Barbie. I thought Barbie was fantastic. So I'm really hoping that they keep that going, and they found a good director to do it, like Travis Knight. I've talked about Travis Knight, before, but like he did Bumblebee, which is, in my opinion, one of the best Transformers films. And he also did a bunch of Leica movies. He's done, he runs Leica, and he did, Paranorman, which is one of my favorite Leica films.
My favorite.
It's so good, man. It's so good. He's got a bunch of stuff coming, this one and Wildwood. He's got two movies coming out this year, both one animated through Leica and one in this one. So it'll be interesting to see how he does with this. But Jason, what are your thoughts on this Masters of the Universe?
Well, I think it looks really good. Glad to see my boy Spikor in there get the live action treatment.
Yeah,
and it kind of gave me vibes of that old. Remember the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe movie where
with Courtney Cox.
What was that guy's name? The keyboard player, the Earth guy. Was it Zach or you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what his name was.
I don't remember his name.
I forget. I kind of feel like they meshed Prince Adam into that character. So, like, because you didn't really give a shit about that guy because you wanted to see He-Man. So, make it more relatable. Put Prince Adam kind of like in an ordinary role on Earth, and then trying to get back. Kind of. But the vibe kind of gave me like, okay, he's filling that void of that guy, whatever it was. But this is better because he's actually He-Man, and that part where he's like, "That's mine." When you see that sword like on that statue or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
no, that was great.
Good.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I agree with you, Christian. What are your thoughts on it?
I find it. He-Man wasn't really my thing, considering that I was born in 2001, so it's a little before my time. It looks a lot
I'm
like Thor
25.
Ragnarok. I'm just kidding.
I was like, what the?
He-Man was everything to me when I was a kid. I loved He-Man. I had like a lot of the He-Man toys. It's our childhood, man. Like, if you were born in the 80s, and there's no way around like He-Man. So yeah, I adore it. It looks great. I'm happy with the casting. You get to see Alison Brie for like a split second.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really pause it to even see her face. But like, I love the costuming. It's like a lot of it just dead on. Like Evelyn, if she's even got her crown. Skeletor looks fantastic. Everybody looks great. Tila looks good. Idris Elba, that's a great casting for Man at Arms. I love that. So
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the guy playing Adam or He-Man, but I'm excited. He looks great. So I'm into it. I know that I kind of talked about this last time. I know this was a property that they've been trying to get off the ground since for the last 20 years, reboot this since that 2000X animated series. Like, there was a lot of plans to do this. So I love the direction, this and like Street Fighter coming out too, and them just being kind of so true to the source material. They're just kind of, I can really expand on this whole nipping at our nostalgia bits. And I think this is where it really works. You know what I mean? Especially this being a project from the 80s, same with Street Fighter, project from the 90s. Marvel nipping at our nostalgia bits in the MCU. I'm like, wait, we're not there yet.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to get too far. But yeah, I'm loving Masters of the Universe so far. And I'm excited. This is going to be a really fun year for blockbusters. So
no, I agree with everything you said. And it's funny because I was actually thinking about this franchise the other day and in relation to the new trailer and everything, and just kind of the generations, so I think me and you, Christian, have kind of talked about it a little bit, but who's this movie for, right? Obviously it's for everybody. It's for anyone can watch this movie, but I think you brought up nostalgia, and I think this is highly, so you have this franchise, which has been trying to get off the ground. It's truly never died. I don't think the whole IP as a whole, it's kind of been going on in some form, one way or another for years, right? We had more recently the Kevin Smith produced He-Man series on Netflix, the animated one.
Yes.
But then you have all the other stuff like She-Ra and all this stuff that kind of stemmed off of He-Man, which is super successful today. But it doesn't seem like, so with Eli growing up, for example, he was a big Ninja Turtle kid and I was a big Ninja Turtle kid, and Ninja Turtles has kind of had this weird kind of thing where it's been persistent, but it's always been popular.
It's evergreen.
I think Masters of the Universe, it's always been persistent, but hasn't necessarily always been popular, right?
I think there's
it's ebbs and flows. But I think this movie is definitely for us, right? It's for the people who grew up with He-Man, and I think that people who don't kind of get the trailer or don't understand it or think it's again like Thor Ragnarok or whatever is the case, it's not for them, right? It looks goofy, it looks silly, it looks like a lot of fun, but it's supposed to be. And I don't think people understand that it's supposed to be like that. I think people, even people who kind of read about Masters of the Universe or kind of, heard about it from their dad or kind of watched the animated series and stuff like that. The newer stuff, it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit more, I don't want to say grounded because stuff like this isn't super grounded, but you know what I'm saying? It's not as kind of goofy and stuff as it used to be. And I think this movie's going to definitely bring a lot of that back, that kind of goofiness, nostalgia, things like that. But it's like when they're constantly trying to do new Ninja Turtles, right? I think Ninja Turtles has to have some era silliness around it too. And I'm a big fan of obviously the original trilogy. I think they did a really, really great job with balancing the groundedness of it and the and the goofiness of it. I mean, they're Ninja Turtles, right? But
I'm a kind of okay with Ninja Turtles. And I've kind of talked about this before. Ninja Turtles has been ever present, and there's always iterations, but there's also multiple iterations at the same time. So we get Mutant Mayhem, but we can also get the Last Ronin.
Understandable, but but then when you get stuff like the Michael Bay stuff, that was just trying to be too.
One wasn't bad,
What?
Second one wasn't horrible.
Well, we'll talk about that on another podcast. But it was like they tried to do something that was a little bit more grounded and serious in a way, right? Where it wasn't as like goofy and silly as it could have been. Which again, it doesn't have to be. It is Ninja Turtles.
It was pretty goofy. I mean,
It was pretty goofy, but it had that Michael Bay kind of serious in that about it, where it was like everyone else was
Like,
taking
took
it super
itself-
serious.
right.
It took itself too seriously to the point where
Have you guys seen that so there's this animator on YouTube who's slowly been releasing these like test animations of like he's reanimating like the 90s style Ninja Turtles, and he just released like the Raphael sword animation. It is gorgeous. It looks like live action, but like the combat, like the choreography, the fight animation, like it's usually like the Donatello one's like 30 seconds, but it's just like test footage of him like look, we can make this happen. And it seems like there's a shot with like Leo, and like he's just like kind of with fire in the background and just beautifully lit.
that's cool.
Check it out, like if you guys get a chance, just like test animation TMNT Raphael. It's gorgeous. I should have reposted it. I didn't repost it this week, but
So when this movie comes out on Master of the Universe comes out I'm trying to see June 5th.
June
5th. I didn't realize that it's an Amazon MGM Studios picture.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
Was that? Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I mean, it's still going to do the theatrical stuff. Amazon's pretty good with releasing movies in theaters.
I definitely want to see that in theaters. It looks
Oh,
like
absolutely. Movies like this
spectacle.
definitely deserve to be seen in theaters. So
popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Battle Cat head, popcorn bucket.
Oh, that'd be cool.
they probably will be. Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Actually, I'm going to pull up so they are coming out with the new action figure line to coincide with the film. It's called Masters of the Universe Chronicles. So let me go ahead and grab.
What a huge year for Mattel, by the way, because we've got Masters of the Universe releasing. They've got this Toyland releasing. They're regaining DC properties.
Yes.
It's the 10th anniversary for the Hot Wheels car culture. That's huge year for Mattel. So
Agreed.
Yeah, no, it is huge. So this is just kind of one of from the announcement of these action figures. It shows the actors with their action figures. So we have coming this spring. Entertainment Weekly has the first look. It was revealed at the Nuremberg International Toy Fair, featuring He-Man, Battle Cat, Man-at-Arms, Tila, Triclops, Skeletor, Evelyn, and Trapjaw. So here's just some of the pics, the official pics of these action figures. So obviously you see here, obviously they're based off of the new film. They look pretty good. They look interesting. Battle Cat.
Pick them up.
Battle
Cat looks
fantastic.
Battle Cat always
so
looks
good.
cool.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
You got the Man-at-Arms here, which looks
The armor's
incredible
awesome.
as well.
Yeah.
Tila, I think,
looks
yeah,
great.
she looks amazing.
She looks like her. Looks like
Oh, yeah.
the face on her.
Camila Mendez.
Shout out to Mad Hatter on YouTube. He was joking about how the action figure for Evelyn looks like Celine Dion.
Oh, yeah.
And he's right.
Yeah, I can't. I hate the way they pose that. I want to see a better shot of that neck, that head, but the head looks good. He looks
Mhm.
cool. I could give him like a dry brush. I think that would like help it a little bit.
Give
It
it a
still
wash.
it looks good from this angle. It looks fine. I'm into it. I love Allison Brie. She's great.
I know. It's so fun she gets to do a movie like this.
Yeah,
Crap
that's
jaw.
how
They
fun.
nailed Trapjaw's design. I mean,
It looks
geez.
straight out of like the toys. Like
like so true to the source material.
I love it. Yeah, this makes me very happy. Just like
yeah,
the
so
Street
let's-
Fighter trailer.
So that's kind of like the the extent of like what they've officially released from these action figures so far. Obviously this one's I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm into it. I think
Yeah.
I know you guys collect the He-Man or like Masters of the Universe figures
Mhm.
too. Yeah, I have a whole shelf of them, so I'm
I'll be getting these for sure.
yeah. It'll be fun. Yeah, man, Mattel this year, man, I'm kind of excited to see what they. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw that announcement that Hasbro's going to be doing the Street Fighter movie figures, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, are
so
they?
cool. If you guys remember that crossover back in the like 80s or the 90s when they had the Street Fighter GI Joe.
I had
Yeah,
some of
we
those.
had some.
Yeah. I definitely have like Guile
Hey, those were the only Street Fighter figures we got at the time. So
yeah,
like,
get whatever you can get your hands on. So it'll
now,
be kind of
you
cool to
look at them
see.
nowadays, you're like, these suck.
I know they're so bad, but yeah, they're all repurposed GI Joe figures. So
Yep.
hopefully Hasbro does some awesome stuff with this. I'd like that. So.
Absolutely. I think they will. I think they're going to have their hands full over the next, for a while, doing a bunch of cool stuff. So that's a good thing though. It keep them busy. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about Masters of the Universe. You guys excited to check it out? You guys want to, you guys don't care to see it. Like, let us know what you guys think. We're very, very curious on your guys' thoughts. So let's,
I think that's a Thursday night showing kind of movie.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm gonna dress up in my Spike Gore costume and go to that movie.
I think I'm not going in with super high expectations. I'm not like expecting a bad movie, but I think I'm like going to be really forgiving. Like this is popcorn, like just fun. I'm
exactly.
Gonna revert back to 10 years old again and just like just have a blast watching this. So
absolutely. No, definitely. It'll be fun. It'll be really fun to watch in a theater full of people. I'm very, very excited to check it out. All right. So let's move on to, let's talk about Wonder Man. Got a couple people who have watched it here. So tell us about Wonder Man, guys. What do you guys think about it? What are your guys' initial thoughts on the whole series? And going to keep it spoiler free. We're going to keep all the reviews and everything spoiler free today, but we will be talking about them and some minor story points, of course, to talk about the story. So yeah, what do you guys think? Go for it, guys.
Go for it, Christian. I don't want to give spoilers.
I didn't know what to expect going into it, but I think the trailers kind of give you a good idea of like what the vibe is overall of the show. I think to me, I brought this up earlier that like I think it's a mistake for Marvel to kind of lean into the nostalgia of it. Like what it seems like a lot of what they're doing with like Doomsday is like, look, we're bringing Tony back and we're bringing Steve back, but like. To me, the heart of like what always made Marvel so good was like its real like focus on like character development, and like I think that's what Wonder Man does so beautifully. Like Yahya Abdul, so relatable as Simon, and like he's an awkward dude. Like you get him, like you totally get him. Like he has hard time socializing, and like he has a lot of things about like and to get to see Ben Kingsley's character, Trevor, like really fleshed out so much more. Like it's so endearing. Their chemistry is like perfect. Like you just want to see the best for them, and it's just a mess. Like it's in the best way, in the most like harrowing way. But it's fun. It's sweet. It's like again, it's relatable. I think if you really enjoyed like the studio, this is like kind of like
the studio so much.
Yeah, it's really about like an actor's journey and like the creative process, and then like kind of finding that within yourself, but also kind of dealing with a lot of trying to suppress who you afraid you are. I don't know. There's so much depth to this. It's also beautifully shot. The writing's amazing. It's great. Like this is like the best of like when Marvel is great, like this is what Wonder Man is. So I also just recommend this, even if you're not a Marvel fan, like just as a show, it's fantastic. There's no like, oh, you need to watch this. No, you can go in with, you can have never watched any of like the Marvel movies and watch this. You don't need to know anything about Trevor. They'll explain it all in the show. At least all you need to know. And it's such a ride. It's fun.
How many episodes is it?
8.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
8 half-hour episodes.
It's a quick watch. Yeah, it goes by quick. We binged it really fast. And I mean, I grew up a big Marvel fan, so Wonder Man was in the Avengers, West Coast Avengers, right? Like I know the character. I wasn't never like a super big fan of the character, so I did question like, why are they doing a series on Wonder Man? This series, just like Christian said, I wondered, but this series is like, it's a love letter to filmmaking. It's so good to see. The two of them work so well together. And this will piss off some people, but I mean, Trevor was the best part of Iron Man 3.
Thank you.
Garbage movie.
Hey.
But I still love that movie, but I loved him.
I love Iron Man 3.
But Trevor, like to see him, and you get the glimpses too of back during the Mandarin times, because I loved like when that booming voice hit on the trailer. But exactly right. It's so good. I absolutely loved it. It's very much character driven. This is not, a CGI fight fest at
Good.
all.
Can I ask one
But
question real quick?
yeah,
Is it a spoiler to ask what kind of his superpowers are? I know nothing about Wonder Man.
it kind of
Is it-
is.
So it's better to watch it and figure it out as
Just
the
know
show goes.
he has powers and he can be
I-
very dangerous.
It
Okay,
kind of is,
okay.
but I would also say that that's not even like really the main part of the show.
No, I
It's not.
figured as
No.
much. I know
Yeah.
it's not. I just was wondering. I am curious what his like skill set is, because obviously if he's part of the Avengers and stuff, like you got to have some
Keep
sort
it
of skill set.
quiet, as it goes, because like being a big fan of the Avengers, like I know his powers, what they're based off of and whatnot.
Okay,
So when that
Okay.
last episode hit, I was like,
I'll watch
"Ah,"
it and find
like,
out.
like
then.
they went there,
Yeah.
Okay.
because there's a really cool storyline in the Avengers, like back in the medieval times, that they focus on.
Oh,
that
interesting.
specific part. So, but it does take the back seat, like seeing those two interact and just like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said,
that's what I
the
figured. Yeah.
craziness that they go through. But you're just like, why? Why does this keep happening? But you can't turn away because it's amazing. So
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
it's
the
their
best one since Moon Knight for me.
performances. Yeah. This might be my favorite show.
way up there. Like,
I'd put this with
man.
Loki. I'd put this with like WandaVision.
I was
Um,
thinking right there with WandaVision.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Like I could sit like repeat watch Wonder Man. Like that's how much I loved it.
And Kevin, you're gonna absolutely love it. Knowing you and your history of film and your love of film, like there's no way you're not. Gonna
It's
like
right
it.
up your alley. It's right up your alley.
Cool. Right. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I said, I love Christian. You brought up the studio. I think the studio is one of my was my favorite TV series of last year. Like one of my favorite things of the whole year. And yeah, I'm excited for it. It is definitely on the list. Got to wait for me and Eli watch these shows together, and he's a working man now. He's freaking like going to school, so it's like hard to like really kind of.
I
He's a
understand
college
that.
man too, huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a college man too.
He
Huh?
is. Yeah, he is
Nice.
absolutely.
Man.
Yeah.
Remember when
Well,
he was just a kid, man. That's
know.
so crazy.
I know.
That's,
he's
Wow, time flies.
I know, dude. He's gotten so big. Yeah. So definitely gonna check out Wonder Woman, Wonder Man.
Don't
As
check
soon
out
as I-
Wonder Woman.
As soon as I get a chance. First one's good. Second one.
First one's
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
All right.
Second one was the one with Cheetah, right?
Yeah.
We don't talk about the 19.
We don't. I think we're all in agreement. We don't talk about that one.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Give me the stone.
Gosh, so good. All right. So let's move on to Luc Besson's Dracula, which comes out this upcoming weekend. We were lucky enough to get an advanced screening or an advanced screener of it. Pixie Scene Media, they hooked us up. I'm very, very excited to talk about it. They're really, really cool people over there. They got some other campaigns that we're working on together too, which I'll talk about in a few minutes here. Let's talk about Dracula. It's Dracula. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. Nothing crazy. Luc Besson's a very, very interesting director. I know he's kind of been, there's some issues there. He's very problematic over the years. He's had some issues, but I don't think he's really had a great film since, for me at least, since like The Fifth Element. Like Fifth Element was kind of his like peak. He had things
Way
like
back.
Beyond the Professional, The Fifth Element. I think Lucy wasn't like he did the movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson, which is good. But then the newer one that he did with Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
Right.
God.
I saw that at the theater. Oh,
Oh, did you? That was a freaking dumpster fire.
Yes, it was.
That was god awful. So I going into this, I was kind of like, I'm not sure what to expect. Kind of pleasantly surprised by it, like because I was kind of thinking it was going to be kind of like the bottom of the barrel, like should have been straight to video almost kind of vibe, right? It's really good. Caleb Landry Jones plays this version of Dracula. Christoph Waltz plays Abraham Van Helsing, and he brings his, he's very much Christoph Waltz. He's kind of witty, he's kind of charming, and the only kind of so there are a couple like downsides to this movie is his version of Van Helsing doesn't do much in this movie other than explain a lot about vampire lore and like what he's basically the exposition dump throughout the whole movie, what they have to do. But we already know, right? We've seen this movie 100 times, it feels like. So it's like that was kind of wasted, I feel like, instead of moving on with the action. I think it's directed really well. I think the performances are good. Caleb Landry Jones, he's a good actor. I don't really know him from much. He did fine. Like he's Dracula. Like this version, I don't know if it's the script or not, but like there's a lot of tonal stuff that he does that just doesn't make sense. And this movie really, really wants to be like Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula in a way. Like it's the set designs like that. It's even got like the way he's like all made up, and like, you know, if you remember Gary Oldman from that movie, that's exactly what this character is. It's the exact same version of the character. But you got, you know, Jonathan Harker, you got everything. This movie focuses more on him trying to find the reincarnation of the love of his life, who was murdered centuries ago. So it's kind of takes a different kind of angle in that aspect, but for the most part, it's still the story that, you know, it's perfectly fine. Like it's a fun, like, you know, maybe a Sunday matinee or something like that. Like you go to the movies, hang out with your buddies or whatever, just go watch Dracula. You'll be entertained for 2 hours. So middle of the road, kind of like, I'd give it like 2.5 out of 5, like just perfectly kind of okay. Like it works. It's pretty solid. Yeah, it's fine. Again, not much to write home about, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough. So I wasn't bored. I watched it the whole time, and it was entertaining. It kept me watching. So yeah. So Dracula releases in theaters this Friday. Tickets are available now if you guys want to go check it out. Let's talk about Send Help. Send Help is, I cannot. Did you watch it, Christian?
I didn't get a chance to see it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to see it this week. So.
Again, I'm not going to spoil it. But it's going to be hard for me personally, knowing my taste and everything. It's going to be hard for any movie to like. It's going to definitely be a top 5 for me this year. Like easy. Like I already know it. Like it's Sam Raimi doing what Sam Raimi does. He kind of plays with your expectations. You're not sure what to expect. When you think it's going one way, it goes another. It's super funny. It's bloody. It's gory. Rachel McAdams, I've never seen her so unhinged. Like she is just like, I absolutely loved her in this. I thought she was fantastic. Like think like Regina George, but like, you know, Mean Girls, but like times like 100. She just like goes off. Like she's insane, like but in a good way, like in the best way possible. I've never seen her like this, and I want her to do more stuff like this because she deserves, like she belongs in this kind of horror kind of thriller genre. Dylan O'Brien perfectly cast as this. He's the biggest asshole. Like there's no redeeming qualities to this guy. And
that's laugh in the trailer.
Oh, like he has that laugh,
oh
and like,
God, I want to kill him.
There are things that happen in this movie that are just absolutely awful, but I'm like, bro, kind of like he deserves it. Like I'm not even mad. Like, and it's just like, yeah, but they have this really interesting back and forth together where it's kind of like you're kind of like on edge the whole time, and you're playing this game of tug of war. Is like, well, is she a bad person, or is he a bad person, or am I just like, I don't know what to think here. But Sam Raimi toes that line really, really well, where you're not sure whose side you should be on, and then something happens, and you're like, oh, I should be on this side, or I should be on this side, and it's just
awesome.
This tug of war. It's brutal. It's very much Castaway. Like it's Castaway, but a bloody horror version of Castaway. So there's these, and one thing I really loved about it too is there's these moments between them, like these quiet moments where you get to know them, like because you don't. So basically, the plot is, you know, she plays kind of this underling at this big corporation. She's a numbers girl. She does all the numbers for this company. She's promised a promotion. Dylan O'Brien's character comes in. His father used to run the company, but he passes away. This is all within the first couple minutes of the movie. He passes away. He takes over the company, but he starts kind of this nepotism thing where he starts just kind of bringing in all of his friends and stuff like that. So she's supposed to get this position. She's upset, of course, but he's like, look, we'll take you. They have this Bangkok merger going through, and they're like, look, we're going to go to Bangkok. I'll take you. If you could just go there, just help us out. And you know, that'll be kind of our consolation prize to you. Okay. So she goes, and the plane is flying, and it crashes somewhere off the coast of Thailand, and they get stranded on this island together. And she, you know, he's injured, so she has to take care of him, and he has to figure out how to learn how to survive. And the thing about this movie too is he's highly, highly, highly sexist as well. So he is not willing, you know. One thing I thought was actually really hilarious about this movie is that no matter how dire straits they were, he's being a typical guy, especially nowadays, he would not admit that she's right and that she knows what she's doing because he's the man and he knows what to do. So it's just, he gets his, I can't talk about it without, because it makes me so happy, like thinking about it and like what the kind of retribution is on both sides and stuff like that. And like I said, there are things that happen throughout this movie where, so anyways, they have these beautiful moments together and they're just, you get to kind of play both sides a little bit. And it's a lot of fun. And 2 hours goes by super fast. Most of the movie, I think probably a good, maybe 10-15 minutes takes place in the office and then the rest of it's on the island. So it's like literally like an hour and a half where they're just like on this island and trying to survive essentially. But yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. It's pretty much them two, the whole movie. And it's, highly, highly, highly recommend it. It did really well at the box office this weekend. It beat the other big release this weekend, Melania, which we don't have to talk about.
I can't wait to see that.
But but yeah, so which isn't saying much, but it still did really, really well.
Melania, God.
Yeah.
I heard they sold like 265 seats to the Kennedy Center, which holds 3,000 seats.
Oh, so yeah, no,
all those were probably bought by the administration.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. But yeah, go check out Send Help. So in the upcoming weekends, we got some pretty big movies coming out over the next couple of weeks. I think this weekend, what was coming? There's something big coming out this weekend. I'm trying to remember what comes out this weekend. And I know in a couple of weeks on Valentine's Day weekend, we're getting Wuthering Heights, Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi.
Scream. Right?
What's that?
Scream 7 comes out.
Not till the end of February.
Oh, it's the end,
yes. But two movies I want to specifically point out that also come out Valentine's Day weekend. We have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which is also kind of something we're working with the company with, which is really, really cool. And also Cold Storage, the new film with Joe Keery and Liam Neeson, which looks great too. That comes out Valentine's Day weekend too. Those two movies, I was been watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff and a lot of the materials and clips and stuff. They seem very similar, which is very weird to release them both on the same weekend because they're both kind of quirky sci-fi comedies. Have fun, good luck, don't die, or Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is definitely at the height. It's Gore Verbinski back after he hasn't done a movie in 10 years. Like he's been kind of in director jail since The Cure for Wellness was out, but before that he did The Lone Ranger. There are reasons why he's in director jail, okay, but before that he did everything from he did Mouse Hunt, the American remake of The Ring, he did the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, the original trilogy, he did Ringo. He was supposed to do BioShock, but that fell apart because he wanted to do everything practical, like God forbid he would do.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, that would have been incredible. I'm still bummed that we don't. Actually, I think there's an article that I wrote on Pastrami Nation about that whole situation and BioShock as a franchise kind of going through the years. So I'm very, very excited for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I think that's definitely one of my most intended. Scream, like you said, Jason, Scream 7 comes out February 27th, I believe it was. They released a new poster for it, which looks amazing. It harkens back to the first movie, and it's got her eyes and stuff. Really, really cool. I do have thoughts about the whole situation and what they're doing and stuff, but it's for, again, another podcast, another time. But I am excited for it. So yeah, Scream 7. I think Wuthering Heights looks very, very interesting. I've been getting more interested in it the more I see about it. The fact that it's Wuthering Heights in quotations makes me kind of wonder
maybe that's why they're taking their liberties though, because
and I think
my wife's like a diehard fan of their original book, and she's like, this looks nothing like
no. It is very I mean, I've read the books too, the book, and it is, they took a lot of liberties. So I am with you. I am with her. I'm with you. I am but that's why I'm curious, what exactly.
But it's interesting you mentioned the quotes. I'd never caught that. So
there's the quotes on the everything. So it's she did an interview. Emerald Fennell, the director, did an interview. She was talking about that exactly, how when you do. Her thing is that anything that's adapted should have quotes around it because it's you're not doing the book exactly like it should be. Like Harry Potter should have quotes around it because it's not, exactly like it is written on the page. So
that's a really good point.
But she also, like you said though, just watching the trailer, it's nothing like the original story. So I am very curious what kind of liberty she's going to take with it. But I like the cast is it Margot Robbie and Jacob, like those two people are incredible. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out. So yeah, anyways, y'all, that's our show, everyone. That was a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for being here. We really, really appreciate y'all. Make sure to check out pastramination.com and Pastrami Nation on all the socials. Well, we got Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, X, Twitter,
MySpace.
Gosh,
We do not have
MySpace, all that stuff. Yeah, find us there. You can also find me, Kevin Hoskinson, Kevin_Hoskinson on pretty much all those platforms as well. Brick Therapy Kev on TikTok. Nolan, where can they find you online for your socials and stuff?
Best way to find me is just look up Pastrami Nation. I'm at Pastrami
Pastrami
Nation on
Nation.
everything. The message is not that's me. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Jason, you can find him on MySpace and Friendster. Christian,
Napster.
or just look up Jason Smith. Just look up Jason Smith on Facebook. You'll find him.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one. He's the only one. Christian, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Christian Nakorda, no space. Come find me. Let's draw.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for checking out the show. Thank you all for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Really appreciate you all. And we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.